chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Feel like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever get a thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we blow some rays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever get a thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lightning strikes, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it out a better goal of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, test, be free of evidence, LA.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever get a thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds, electrified by the sound. It comes from the down, and we change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever get a thank you, then just let me do it now.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Just say that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a run back their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He starts us off with a 5-yard pick. That's 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
So now, 45, White. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Red 38. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. It's caught by Wilson. Ooh, he is correct at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Blue, check. Hut.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Black 40.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Play action now, Young. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
Go right side, caught by Wilson. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Big strike here to Williams. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Report!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Trey Bob Diggs has got it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Young looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results at first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's likely on a quick slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All on the 45, first and 10.
And this is an entirely different offense from the one that C.J. Stroud ran his first few years that allowed them to go to the playoffs and have some success. C.J. Stroud certainly feeling the heat here in year 3 to do more. But last week, the operation at the line of scrimmage just simply was not good enough.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down carry for Taylor. He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
One defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
So they just hang out here and make it.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day. That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Taylor trying the left side. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. There's Marcus Williams in on that stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And he gets this forward to the 19. Pick up with 2 here. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs trailing in the early going. They are now set for first and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. You get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and goal, here's Taylor. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Taylor again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
You said that you didn't think the practice week leading up to week 1 was good enough, and then it led to the result. How did that message impact this week of preparation?
For the little 5 minutes, try to do some practice for harder, try to carry our way.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
To get you started right guard and come back tonight, everyone else in the line gets back to the captain position. How did that help you things up?
It helps tremendously. It's not easy to start off, season without, guys who've been in there all camp. So we had to do a good job. Like we said, no problem. We well.
Thanks to C.J. Stroud as D'Amico Ryan, when we asked him about his thoughts about those
shotgun snap to Jackson. And it's incomplete on third goal.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Set to return, Naheem Hines.
Naheem Hines on the return. Washington takes over first and 10.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Rush coming for Young. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. That's Carlton Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over after the interception.
AK, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. They did it right back. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
He's 20 yards behind. Not the hourly rate, because it took him just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
That makes sense.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Taylor now up the middle. He's denied the goal line, but they're still going to have a chance here, Brock. That play did get him enough to make it 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
I'll just keep it simple. Go back for 18.
Taylor can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Jackson. On the move, headed right.
Get the fuck out of here. But he threw it up high over his head.
Chiefs pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
4 years that they are, they're trying to start 2-0 with a 5th year. So we talked about it in the preseason. Cincinnati, all their problems getting out of the gate. They're 2-0, but they lose Joe Burrow in their win yesterday over Jacksonville and top
They're all lined up and ready to boot it away.
5 straight years. And I think like what you said coming into the game, Joe, wasn't as pretty as what they were like last week, but
and in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they got that win against Atlanta. They ran the ball.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Lamar.
A 33-yard return.
Going downfield, it's caught. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. And he's looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Now here's Lamar. This one's knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The offensive line,
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
They've got a rookie starting at left tackle, Ariante Rusu. We're getting in from guys this week at right guard.
Throwing again is Lamar. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
For the reason that you said a moment ago, Joe, when you're trying to run into the teeth of that defense, and Big Vita Vea right in the middle, that's a big part of this offensive run game. That was squad on that real number 50, Vita Vea. Jared Carter to take it to start tonight. At center,
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun give to Hampton. He pushes them a little closer to the 3.
This front, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. One more stop to get off the field. That's what they do.
1st down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Hits the sideline to the 20. And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. Buying some time right. Catch made over the middle. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
It's a scoring play, so they look at
Out of the gun, Young. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain and 10, first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Andrew Cuba attacking to make that stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open. Maybe a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
To the air on first down, Young. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
On play action, here's Young. Headed out right.
What the?
He goes down. That pushes him back. Third
He
down.
ran to the running back,
How
to the
well they were
quarterback.
moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, we got to get back on schedule.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Before we went to break, told you all you needed to know. The touchdown call has been confirmed. Nico Collins with a good foul for the Texans.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
These two teams a year ago were the top two teams scoring on their opening possession to start a game. Last week, both teams go 3 and out. So we said coming into this game, really important in the light of not being able to score a touchdown a week ago.
From the gun, Jackson. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson on third down. He has the first over the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Last week in week 1 of 25-plus yards. They had 2 on their opening drive. Back-to-back big plays. 27-yard pass on the screen to Kelvin.
Straight ahead for Taylor. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's try to get the ball to Nico early because he's a concept for this football team.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Cameron Johnson and Sean Tucker. For it, it's Tucker, and he will take it.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
To the 35.
Next on the crosser. And what a hit there. Oh, she faced the punch for moving the chains that time.
I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching the laser like that.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Initially put the ball at the 20 and then said, oh, wait.
2nd and 10 now. This one's good. This is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
There's a lot to talk about with this offense. First of all, they're playing without Chris Godwin and Jalen McMillan.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Jackson took pass line. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Running with Taylor. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only manages one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He is caught by the back. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Ron. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this.
Was not going to hold the football. He was successful doing it. But the defensive front is just too good to hold on to the football for Baker Mayfield. On 1st down, Mayfield's the center. They're going to go down the middle of the field. Picked off by Alshire.
Here are the Chiefs facing a massive 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Pretty well. Yeah, he's covered good all right. Kalen Ball is here. He's going to go deep.
Jackson throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Evans now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
But he's so dependable when he's able to work.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Makes a cut left. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, right there's the danger, a dime cover. Bunch of other guys on the field that love to cover. May not tackle so well. It opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push the lead up to 12. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
If Baker gets outside the pocket, Steve trusts him to work back.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast. Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. his 5th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goes down, Young throwing. It's caught by Wilson. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Young on 1st and 10. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders moments away from their 4th win of the year. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running right, it's Barkley. And this hasn't been a common sight of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line, knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Open the funds with Goat Bih investment. Goat Bih. Get your money right.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the 1st play of the very next drive.
And think of all the offense just did on the sideline, trying to cover. It's together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And just one play and flush it all down the toilet. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure alters the throw.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. It's the 1st down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's 1st and goal. Chase down to his right. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders go up by 19.
At progressive.com. Benson's mascot Cora with that zip line ride earlier today, approximately 300 feet. top to bottom. I looked at you with the first thing on.
Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Not a chance. I would if you went first.
His return start to the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
I know how it works in the old Hall of Fame quarterback. 7-7 games, 7 to go in the first. So these offenses that we talked about that came out last week and struggled with us.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Right now.
This is Noel a good one, his first down.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to push it deep downfield. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And they pick him off again. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Offense set for a first and 10.
Well, Nico Collins is cutting across the formation with DJ Stroud on the boot.
They go to Barkley again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.